and didn't even stop to pee. Put your hands together for Maddy Bohannon!
I like this music. What the fuck is up, guys? Hi. I know I look a little young to be here. I'm 23. People tell me I'm kind of young to be doing comedy, but I promise. I am very independent, self-sufficient, and I actually just got dropped off by my mom. Guys, I'm single. Recently single, but you probably knew that because why else would I have bangs, right? About a year ago, I graduated college. Thank you. I wanted to use college as an opportunity to reinvent myself, right? So that started with a nickname. My name is Maddy Bohannon, but my friends called me Mads. My classmates called me Bo. The frat guys called me a slut. That didn't keep me from Greek life, though. I actually rushed a sorority. And if you've ever rushed a sorority, come see me after this because you may be entitled to financial compensation. No, but sorority girls, we get a bad reputation, right? People think we're just a bunch of bratty, spoiled rich girls who get drunk all the time and that we just buy our friends. And I think that that's really disrespectful to say because I do not buy my friends. My dad does. Independence gets it, right? Yeah, another fun thing about college is the frat parties. I remember my friend and I, we went to one. It was Delta Sigma UTI, I think. Yeah. And at the time, I had a crush on a guy in the house, right? So the whole night was sort of centered around me getting his attention, right, as one does. And I remember the moment finally came where he leans in to kiss me. We're dancing on the dance floor, and I just felt like the luckiest girl in his basement. And then I get a tap on my shoulder from my drunk friend, and she's like, "Hey, the Uber's here." And I was like, fuck. I really wanted to spend more time with Chad? Was it Mark or this guy? And she's like, well, the driver's outside, and if we're not in the car in 3 minutes, he's gonna leave. And I was like, 3 minutes? That's plenty of time, I'll be right out. A couple years ago, I came out as bisexual. Thank you. Yeah. If you're not familiar, that means I date women and losers. Yeah, no, but coming out, it was really hard because I think a lot of people that I considered to be my friends showed me their true colors, right? This one girl, I came out to her, and I said I'm bi, and she said that I just needed to pick a lane. And I don't talk to her anymore, but I found out recently through social media that she was in a car accident. Now who needs to pick a lane, bitch? Yeah. Something that I find to be really, really interesting about doctors and nurses is that so many of them smoke cigarettes. And I'm not judging, but it's kind of ironic that we go to them for medical advice, right? Like you wouldn't go to a dentist with yellow teeth, or a dermatologist with a ton of acne, or a hairdresser with bangs. Unless, of course, you're going through a breakup, right? Yeah. Stand by while I remember what my next joke is. One of my biggest pet peeves is probably when people say that they don't like a certain food because of the texture. I have this one coworker, and she's like, I will not eat bananas because I don't like the way that it feels in my mouth. Which is confusing because she's dating a drummer. My favorite thing about living in the 21st century is how easy it is to get things delivered to my house, right? Like the press of a button, I can get dinner, groceries, whatever I need. And I've started using dating apps as like a one-night stand delivery method. And I think that Tinder should rebrand to Dick Dash. My friends will call me and they'll be like, hey, let's go out tonight. You know, let's go to the club, let's meet someone, let's hook up. I'm like, shoot. I'm in for the night, you guys. I just ordered an Uber Eat Me Out. That joke is for my parents. I'm sorry, I love you guys. Thank you so much.